Let's bring in Alaska Senator Dan Sullivan, who flew in last night, brought all the snow and cold weather with him, including his spiked cleats.
I did.
You took a run around Capitol Hill with him today.
I did. Good to see you, John.
Good to see you,
Happy
too.
New Year. Yeah, we brought the Alaska weather with us.
Happy New Year to you as well. So Biden's drilling plan. Or billing ban, rather. Here's part of what he said. Quote, "We do not need to choose between protecting the environment and growing our economy, or between keeping our ocean healthy, our coastlines resilient, and the food they produce secure, and keeping energy prices low. Those are false choices. Protecting America's coasts and ocean is the right thing to do and will help communities and the economy to flourish for generations to come." Your response?
Well, no surprise, right? From day one, this administration has sought to shut down American energy. I think the President Biden's legacy is going to be the worst president in American history in terms of American energy. And, you know, that led, what they did, their policies led to dramatic increases in inflation, weakening America's strength. One of our great strengths is American energy, as you know, John, and killing thousands of American jobs. So this is no surprise. The good news is, and I was just on the House floor with senators and House colleagues, we're very excited about implementing the mandate that President Trump received during the November election, and that's all about unleashing American energy. The Trump administration's first term, probably the best ever, in my view, certainly for Alaska, in terms of unleashing American energy. And we're going to do it again with Republicans in the House, Senate, and Donald Trump in the White House.
So here's what Trump said in response on Truth Social. Quote, "Biden is doing everything possible to make the transition as difficult as possible.
Yeah.
From lawfare such as never been seen before to costly and ridiculous executive orders on the Green New scam and other money-wasting hoaxes. Fear not, these, quote, orders will all be terminated shortly, and we will become a nation of common sense and strength, make America great again." But the way that Biden did this may make it difficult for the incoming administration to overturn. And it may then fall to Congress to try to have to roll this back.
Well, look, we're looking, and I've been talking to the president and his whole team. I meet with Governor Burgum tomorrow. He'll be the new Secretary of Energy and the chairman of this, what I think is a great idea with the Trump administration, is this new National Energy Council in the White House, focusing all of government on unleashing American energy. But we're going to attack it from many ways. I think the president and his team are going to unleash a lot of executive orders on day one and very early into the administration.
Which may end up in the courts, though. So.
They'll end up in the courts, but we're also going to be very focused in budget reconciliation to get the laws passed that can help us reverse what Biden has done and unleash American energy. And one thing that he has done, John, it's really important to mention, he just does not follow the law, President Biden, on so many of his executive orders, particularly dealing with Alaska, with ANWR, with what we call the National Petroleum Reserve of Alaska.
You brought a graphic, a map with you. Explain what you're seeing here.
Well, look, this administration, we call this map the last frontier lockup. If we're going to unleash America's energy and wealth, you need to do it with Alaska. We have so much wealth. The Biden administration has issued 68 executive orders and executive actions singularly focused on shutting down Alaska. This hurts Alaska, of course, but it hurts America. And so what we're going to do with the Trump administration is reverse these, either through President Trump's executive orders. You're right, some of these might be litigated, but we will have a really good opportunity to reverse a lot of this during budget reconciliation. That will reverse it in terms of the law. And my colleagues in the Senate, and I know in the House, are very, very motivated to implement the Trump mandate to unleash America's energy, particularly in Alaska.
Real quick, if you could, because we're just about out of time here. Do you favor this idea of one big bill or splitting the president's agenda up into?
Well, look, I think what's going on right now is very common. You know, the press is kind of saying, "Oh, it's normal, right? We're having a good."
Trump who's saying one big bill.
Well, the president, I think, I don't know the latest. I don't know if he's still on the fence on one big bill. My view is we should do whatever brings us success, and success at the soonest time. The idea of two bills is you attack the border, you attack energy security and unleashing American energy, and peace through strength, rebuilding our military early, and then you do the tax issues later. But if we can get that all done in one big bill, the key is success and the mandate that the American people want, that President Trump ran on, and that's securing the border, unleashing American energy, particularly in Alaska, and peace through strength, rebuilding our military.
Senator, it's great to see you again. Thanks so much.
You, John.
Happy New Year. We'll be looking for you in your spiked running shoes.